back, everyone, to Live Your Dream. It's about you. I am just so excited to have my next guest here, and it is Diego Espinoza Martinez, and he's one of my colleagues at Keller Williams, and he is an amazing realtor. He's so successful, and I'm very proud to have him on today. Anyway, Diego, if you could tell us, well, I'll let you start off by just introducing yourself, your background, and all of that.
Okay. I got into real estate when I was about 19 and then became an agent at 20. Quickly kind of got the hang of it. I was going to Fresno State, and I just was off to a quick start and fell in love with it and have not let it go since then. So it's been definitely a fun few years, and just this last month we kind of hit a really big goal that we had for a long time to win this award. And maybe you heard about it, the 30 Under 30 Realtor Award. And
of course.
And I had always stayed pretty low key, and then that kind of put the stamp on it and really made it all come together. So it's been a few really hard but very fun years.
Well, I have to say congratulations on the 30 Under 30. That's just huge. But if you could not everyone out there knows what that means. If you could just kind of advise the viewers of what that means.
Well, Realtor Magazine, it's the biggest magazine in real estate. It goes out to about 2 million viewers. They get the magazine every month, and they choose 30 people under 30 years old nationwide. And as far as we know, it had never. We looked it up, and in the central San Joaquin Valley, no one had ever won it.
Wow.
So it was kind of a couple people had applied, and some of them are really good friends of mine. They're now over 30, and they're like, hey, go out there, try to get it, and see if you could strike one for all of us. So was very happy that happened, and it was, I don't know how many people it started with. It then went to 50 finalists, and then the final 30, and come, May, whatever, we should be getting a magazine, and ourselves and 2 million other people, and that should have our article there. So it was very exciting for myself and a lot of people that work with us.
That's great. That is just so wonderful, because I know at the office we were all just bragging about it and how just wonderful it is. Our very own Diego got it. Yay!
Yeah, it's I tell people all the time, we're all product of a lot of people around us, right? And sometimes this person gets to run with the torch, or this other person, but nothing happens by yourself. So I have a huge team, that supports me. Family obviously always is a big supporter, and so I always say, it's not kind of like us. I know it's cliche, but really it's true. We're part of something so much bigger all the time.
But see, that makes it even more appealing, because you're so humble about it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it makes you even that much more likable.
Yeah. No, thank you. Yeah, it was. I think that had a big part to do with it. We had our head of marketing, Brittany Burgos. She shot a video, YouTube video, kind of showed all my beginnings from, it was a 600 square foot home. It was 11 of us living there.
Wow.
No drywall, no heat. It just goes through the story. I mean, if anyone has a second, you go Diego Espinoza 30 Under 30 on YouTube, and it's a fun 4 minutes to watch. Of something that's true, and it was one thing that I told the judges at 30 Under 30 was that for me it was the matter of being able to get that picture on that magazine, and that every community that I've been part of, which to put it frank has mostly been the ghettos in whichever town we lived in, and to have a kid be able to pick that up and see it and be like, this is possible, right?
Right.
This guy started here and is now the #1 agent in our market, 26 years old. So and it's not to sound arrogant, but it was more for having people being able to see that. And I know if I was a young kid and I would have seen that, that would have been something that would have meant a lot to me.
Oh, it gives me goose pimples. I'm serious. I totally get it, because it's just like I mean, when people say to me, "Why do you do this show?" I go, "Because I love it. I
Yeah.
love promoting other people." I mean, I even bring on other real estate agents. I mean, it's win-win all the way across. And it's like you said, it's just we have people behind us supporting us, and then also I always love stories about humble beginnings because I have humble beginnings.
Yeah.
My parents were immigrants from Italy, and both of them were intelligent, but they weren't educated. So we grew up poor, but they always pushed education. And just seeing, I mean, that is such. You guys really need to check out that YouTube video then, because that's inspirational. And you're right. Anybody, even if they didn't have a real humble beginning, but are struggling somehow, any issue at all, that's huge. And you being so young, I mean, I congratulate you. I mean, I just can't say enough. I mean, I think that's wonderful. And you're so humble about it.
Thank you.
Keep that. Seriously, it's very important.
Yeah, it's been fun, and you have to keep humble. You never know what's next. You always have to stay creative. You always have to work really hard, and so that's kind of how we've gone through it. The last it's been about 4 or 5 years in real estate, and so it's worked so far.
That's wonderful. Yeah. That's so wonderful. And so, if people wanted to get a hold of you, how would they do that?
The best way is my email, and it's funny. It's DiegoFortune500@gmail.com. It's funky, I know, but I was a big dreamer. I got it like when I was 18, and I was like, so that's my email. And phone number is 559-741-5330. That's my personal cell phone, so that's the best way to get a hold of me. Website, again, DiegoFortune500.com. Okay, so that's.
And was there anything else you wanted the viewers to know right now? I mean, I know there's so many questions I could ask you, but we only have so much time, and I wish we could have run the actual video. But you know what? You can come on another time, and because I would definitely want to play that. That is inspirational, and it totally fits in with Live Your Dream. It's about you.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, we're always, people to ask me all the time, they say, hey, you're so busy, and we are. We don't call you because we thought you'd be busy, and you're an agent. I'm an agent. We know we have a big heart, and we're always there for more. And so we have a big team. We have a team of over 20 people in place just on sales agents. So if you're a buyer and you want to connect with an agent, we have always a good inflow of listings coming in. That's always helpful, as you know, with real estate. And if you're a seller, it's we do so much investing on our own. We have so much of our own skin in the game that I tell people we have to know the market. We have to have our finger on the market. So as you know, right now it's become a seller's market, and so it's a great time for sellers. It's a great time, and if you are looking to buy or sell, here's a great agent. And if she happens to be doing a show and doesn't answer her phone, you can call me.
Wow, Diego, thank you. It's my job to promote you, and you're promoting me. Oh my goodness, you're amazing.
Good deal.
Seriously.
Good deal. Yeah.
But okay, well, do you want to tell them again your
contact info?
Yeah, let's just make sure. I know it's on the screen, but I just want to make sure.
So it's the personal cell phone's 559-741-5330. And the office number, and I haven't memorized it, so I actually wrote it down. It's 559-667-2747. Email is DiegoFortune500@gmail.com.
All right. Well, thank you so much. It's a pleasure having you on the show, and I'm so humbled and just in awe of just your whole story. I think it's great. I didn't know all that. I mean, we're so busy. There's so many of us, and you actually work in the Tulare office. I work in the Visalia office, and that's great.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. I'm honored.
Thank you.
Okay, everybody. So you guys know how to get a hold of Diego, and we're going to go to a commercial break, and then we'll be back with Live Your Dream. It's about you.